Now pay attention, because I'm about to tell you the secret of life. Ready? The whole damn thing is about choices.
If you're hearing our voices, it means it's time for It's This Meets That podcast, where we watch the worst movies from trailer to end credits, scene by scene. So you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared. Starting the accent work early.
Yeah. Coming in hot with the accent. I love it. So we are a new episode, new movie, trailer trash time.
That's right.
So, I don't know. Why don't you just reveal what we're doing and give us the log line? What are we doing? What are we getting into?
Yeah, today we're talking about the trailer for fan submission. Thais told us to do this one, so we're going to blame her.
Yep.
The choice, which I'm already regretting.
Yep. We're regretting this choice.
Yep, that's right. So the premise here, Travis and Gabby first meet as neighbors in a small coastal town and wind up in a relationship that's tested by life's most defining events. What does that sentence say?
Yeah. So we should let everyone know this is our boy Nikki Sparks. So now friend of the pod, I guess. Nikki Sparks,
enemy of the pod. Correction. As soon as Nicholas Sparks stops making movies and books, the sooner we can not cover them anymore.
Oh my God. So yeah, this is our second one of his that we are tackling. Only
the second? I thought this was the third by now.
No, they all feel the same. But we've only done, this will only be the second one.
Oh God.
Yeah. Hey, listener, if you want to email us and tell us what the other one was, we'll send you a little something.
That's right.
Nice. It's at gmail.com. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't think I'm excited about this at all.
No, I mean, we just watched the trailer. That's why we're doing trailer trash. And I told Russ before we started recording, maybe in the runnings already for worst movie we've ever done. Like it looks so bad. I'm so angry.
Yeah. Yes. All of that.
Insulting to everyone's intelligence is this movie. It seems like it's going to be.
This is going to be like, I think this is going to be like a celery movie.
A celery movie?
I think it's going to be like eating celery, right? Where it's just like,
God, I hate it so much.
I know, right? It's stringy. It doesn't do anything other than
actually burns calories a little bit. So that's nice. I
guess that's kind of nice. You're eating a saltine cracker with no salt on it.
At least they're crunchy.
I guess if they get some texture. This doesn't feel like it has any texture at all.
No, it's like, yeah, that's a great point. It's like celery that you just like let sit out in the sun for a few hours.
Do not want.
Yeah.
With like a nugget of cream cheese left over on there too, just to like
oh yeah. Well, throw on some peanut butter for me to kill me.
Oh, please. No. You don't get out of this that easy.
Damn it. No ants on a log for this guy?
No, absolutely not. Oh, I have no food that instantly kills me that I can eat. So no, you don't get out of this that easy.
Fair enough.
Okay, so before we get into the trailer, do we have any fan service?
Believe it or not, we do.
What?
Yeah.
Didn't even look. I was just like, you know what? I don't even.
Yeah.
Giving up on this segment. I gave up on it.
I know you did, but I was trying to surprise you. That's why I didn't even throw it in the doc.
It's your bread and butter, So I'm just like,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But that's right. Fans, I love you. And Russ is a medium on
I'm a medium.
If you want to convince Russ to love you too, send us more emails.
Not wrong.
Again, maybe less of a surprise. This email comes from longtime listener, several time writer, my beloved sister, Elizabeth, has sent us another one, which I appreciate. Hey, someone's heeding the call here, right? We've asked for emails,
right? Someone's
loyal listener, my sister, writes subject line rotaries.
Where this is going? I know this is going.
And I appreciate this email for many reasons, but I extra appreciate it because she says the episode she's talking about so that we don't have to scramble and try to remember.
Right. That's good. That's nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, listener, for doing some work for us.
Right. So she starts. hi, which
hey.
far cry from when she usually greets us by name, but
it's more casual now,
Yeah, I guess so. Chiming in to the discussion of rotaries, roundabouts, and traffic circles from TKB3 Part 2. The discussion about streets in New England was definitely the most interesting part of this episode, which I don't appreciate that dig.
Yeah, that seems a little like, what are we doing here?
But I did want to clarify that the term rotary and roundabout are actually referring to different things.
What?
Cue gasps. That's when we're supposed to gasp, I guess. Yeah, actually, quick tangent before I finish your email.
Of course. Why not?
Sorry. Yeah, because I like to extend episodes.
Yeah, just bookmark that spot, though. So
Right, of course. Yeah. It's a short one. There's only like one more sentence. Just started watching this YouTube show that is new to me that I love that you might like. It's a game show called Actually. And it's basically just like making statements about nerdy culture things that have something false about them, and the contestants have to identify the false element.
Okay. I could be into that. I'm into that.
Yeah. And answers must start with actually. Which I really appreciate.
Now I get it. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Quick plug for College Humor, because I like that show. Yeah. It's funny.
So anyway, we're about to get actually right now. Then
we're getting actually.
Actually, okay. Continue.
Well, we get actually, but it's also like pretty lazy.
Wow.
On her part, not to knock Elizabeth, but she did not actually include the explanation here. Instead, she says, I've included a link explaining more.
Oh, come on.
And links me to a freaking Boston Globe article. What is this? I have to read a whole article now just to find out.
Yeah, I have to read a whole article just to fact check myself. No, I'm not. That's not how this works. Like,
ridiculous. So, listeners, because I'm not a jerk like my sister, who thank you very much for emailing us, Elizabeth.
Thank you, but but
you're not usually a jerk, but I'll tell you what the difference is so that you don't have to read the Boston Globe article.
Yeah, you don't have to if you're gonna fact check us, just give us the fact. Don't send us the article. I'm not gonna fact check myself, right?
I appreciate a citation, but
citation, sure, but okay.
Yeah. So roundabouts are basically just the modern version of a rotary. So roundabouts are
roundabouts. Okay.
Smaller, slower, and apparently safer because of it. So apparently, in Massachusetts, basically like rotaries have apparently several lanes in I'm starting to get the difference here.
Okay, I see it. Yep.
And apparently, Massachusetts, the state that Russ and I live in, has started phasing out rotaries in favor of roundabouts. So
interesting. Yeah, because it's pretty dangerous to drive around in those rotaries.
That's right. And apparently,
are we going to lose the Rotary Club though? If we lose all the rotaries, or are we going to have roundabout clubs now?
Oh, I don't know. That's important. Elizabeth didn't say.
Yeah.
Wish she gave us some actual information here.
Yeah, kind of did a little more homework,
Yeah, but interestingly enough, apparently, I did not know this. Rotaries have a speed limit of 40 miles per hour.
What?
Yeah. How outrageous is that?
Rotary does? That's like a highway.
It's like a standard rotary speed limit is 40 miles per hour.
Jesus, no wonder they're unsafe. I didn't know that.
Yeah, which is for all of you listeners in other places, that's 64 kilometers per hour.
And for the rest of the world, yeah.
Right. Yeah, all you freaks in other places.
Yeah.
Which in a roundabout apparently has an official speed limit of 15 miles per hour.
Oh.
So drastically different. That's 24 kilometers per hour.
Yeah.
And so, that's big exciting news. I had no idea. We just use them interchangeably like clowns.
Yeah, right. Like had no idea. It's the nuance. It's the devil's in the details, right?
Friggin' idiots. Yeah. Thanks for correcting us, Elizabeth. She closes her email with "Enjoy this new knowledge." I don't want to put tone in her mouth, but awfully snarky email.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You can hear that tone.
Right?
Yeah.
Enjoy this new knowledge.
Yeah.
Actually,
which by the way, we had to look up. We had to go read the article you sent to us to learn about these things. Yeah. So, actually, I think this is our new fact we're telling you now.
That's right. Yeah. Did you read the article?
Yeah, we're doing a fact reversal.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Classic fact reverso.
Right? It is now our fact that we are sharing with you.
That's right.
Because we did the work. We clicked and we read.
And listeners, if you are curious about this fact, I won't put it in the notes, but you can probably just Google like Rotaries, Roundabouts, Boston Globe, and you'll find the article too.
Learn something.
Yeah. Educate yourself. Really important stuff. I hope, Elizabeth, we'll find this to be also the most riveting portion of this episode.
Can't wait to hear about that.
Mm-hmm. Roundabouts and Rotaries, the most interesting thing Russ and Jared have ever said.
Ever.
Mm-hmm. She didn't say that, but
okay.
Implied.
It was implied, yeah. Actually.
Anyway, so thank you. If you want to be like Elizabeth and send us an email, you can at the email that Russ mentioned earlier. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com.
That's the one I said.
Should we start talking about the trailer, I guess?
Yeah, let's get into this. Let's trash this thing. So it comes in pretty hot, right?
Yeah, I'd say so. Some tunes, a beautiful marsh view.
Another establishing shot of, I'm guessing, North Carolina, because I think that's where all of his books takes place, right? This is like literally this is the same marsh and boat from the last Nicholas Sparks movie we did. It's the same boat.
Right. And that's what I was thinking, but that movie was in Louisiana.
Oh, that's right. It was. But
I wonder, this also looked like Louisiana, so it's possible.
Well, didn't it start in North Carolina? Because didn't he do like he walked across the, didn't he do like a walking man thing to Louisiana or something?
No, he started walking from like Denver or something. Remember, he walked from Colorado to Louisiana. It was way stupider. It was way stupider than North Carolina. Like North Carolina, Louisiana. Oh, okay, that's like a few hundred miles. That's a good walk, but come on.
Yeah.
No, he walked from most of the way across the country.
Okay.
Like an impossible person.
Well, then either way, if it's not North Carolina, it looks like the same shot from like that movie. Like they just took it. Yes. Like same shot, same boat too. I think it's the same. Yep. Same boat they had. So.
Yep. I was thinking exactly the same thing.
Now I'm feeling like there's just a big Nicholas Sparks universe thing here where all these movies are.
Oh, it must be, right? Like it can't, the Sparks verse is all.
Yeah. The Sparks verse. the NSU.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously. All right. Obviously. So we're somewhere. We get some boats. It's nice little, cottage town.
Yeah. And we know it's the South because we start with a voiceover. Sorry. I Googled for 1 second. You're right. We're in North Carolina for this.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So then we get the voiceover, right? And that easy listening Southern drawl.
That's right. What I said at the beginning of the episode. So he's telling us the secret of life here is choices, because that's the name of the movie. Now,
I'm wondering who he's telling. I'm always curious when they're doing voiceovers. Clearly, he's gonna, like, I think the last movie or some of these rom-com movies, they start off with voiceover very early on, and it disappears, and it comes back at the very end.
Yeah,
but I'm wondering who he's telling the story to, right?
I hope that there is no voiceover in the movie. I hope they only did it for the trailer.
I hope so too, but I'm
doubtful that's the case.
Yes, I'm doubtful too.
And the other thing is, I didn't peg this for the stupid, I don't know, call me whatever you will.
Jared,
call me whatever you will, listeners, but I didn't peg this as the main character until the second voiceover. He just sounds different, I thought, in the voiceover compared to when he starts delivering lines. But
oh yeah,
I thought this was like an even older Southern guy or something like that. But
maybe it's him later on in life telling a story to prognosticating. I got an idea.
Okay.
All right, so we get a shot of our hero or protagonist here. He's hanging with his friends, drinking some beers, right?
Hanging out on a porch.
There's a cut to Gabby, played by Teresa Palmer, friend of the pod.
Yeah.
She's on her porch hanging a wind chime or something, right? A little wind chime.
That's right. Yep.
We cut back to him, and he's doing some peeping. He's doing some neighbor peeping.
Yep. I'm already so bored.
Yeah.
I like blacked out already. I don't want to watch this.
Nothing has happened.
Mm-hmm.
And the voiceover continues for the voice choices, right? Which, I don't know, it's not really a secret, right? I mean, life, that's what life...
I mean, there's many secrets to life, I think.
Right? Like, it's...
Yeah, making choices,
you do it every day. So, okay. Yeah. Whole damn things about choices. All right, so then we cue some of the sleepy indie music, right? And we get our first title card, Love, Lionsgate.
Oh, I missed that. Speaking of black, I think I actually blacked out. Yeah, wake me up at the confrontation. That happens in a minute.
It was pretty quick. It was just like Lionsgate. So then we cut to like a nighttime shot outside. He's hanging out his Adirondack chair, right? And Teresa Palmer here, aka Gabby, she comes up like walking over in a kind of a huff and excuse me.
Yeah, and very reasonably, she's like, apparently this guy's dog fucked her dog and got her pregnant.
Yeah. And he's like, and he's just kind of like blasé. He's like, hey, aren't you my new neighbor? Aren't you?
Yeah. He's like, I told my dog to wear condoms. And she's like, what? Like so justifiably.
And it's such a weird, like the next 2 milliseconds are so weird because it doesn't feel like the edits they made don't feel like the conversation they're having. It's like, It was just really strange. Like, I take full response, about using protection. But then she's like, I'm not having these jokes, whatever, and basically walks away. And then him being like, I'm kidding. It's like, well, first of all, if no one can't tell that's a joke, I mean, come on. Come on. It's a dog.
Yeah, dogs don't wear condoms.
I mean, it's a dog. Come on. Get the joke. Do you get the joke? So then when we cut to, then we're inside, right? And he's got, I think, 3 or 4 sisters in this trailer, but one of them, the first one was like,
I thought there was all the same sister.
No, because like,
that might be my face blindness. I don't know.
Because the first one's like, hey kid brother, just to let us know it's her sister. Who was that? And he's like, I don't know if people say that, but
wait, I don't think did she say kid brother? I thought she said, hey brother. Who was that?
I heard kid brother, and then there's a different woman later on who says my older brother, or my older brother. Yeah. And
I think that's why they're the same woman. I think they're the same sister.
Kid brother would be younger than her. Later on, another woman says, "Well, go back to the tape. The trailer's right there. We can
go to the tape. Go to the tape.
We can pause it right now.
Yeah, go to the tape. How many sisters?
We're pausing this right now.
Yeah. To the tape.
We'll be right back." All right, so we did a quick fact check. Jared was right. Jared was right. I will say it. I'm not going to apologize because we don't do that here. We don't apologize for mistakes.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Don't apologize.
But she does say, hey, big brother. I thought she said, hey, kid brother. And then, which sounded really weird to me anyways. I was like, who says that? And then later on, a different, the same woman says, like, I know my older brother. And I was like, and she doesn't look the same. I'm like, but it is the same person. We did check. So.
Yeah, thank God. Okay, I'm not that face blind. The only reason why I got hung up on it is because it's very sensitive because I thought I was losing my mind. I was like, no. Oh my God. I didn't think it was this bad. That's the same person, right? Right?
No, I have. Maybe you've given it to me. I don't know. Like, I was like, these are 2 different people. And like, I was like, does he have 2 sisters who were why does this make some sense?
Why is Sandra Bullock in this movie?
Oh my God. All right. So she's eating ice cream and she's like, hey.
Which carton eating, by the way. We call it out.
Carton, right? Yeah.
Call it out when you see it. Put it in a bowl, you clown.
No dairy products straight from the carton. Period.
Yeah. Hard stance.
Yeah. Like, come on, stop.
Unless
yogurt?
That's
sure, designed, but yogurt's, but that's designed to be done like that.
A small cup. Or if you're having a sad night and you're all by yourself and you're eating a pint of Ben and Jerry's or something like that, that's acceptable too.
Because that's serviceable within one sitting, which shouldn't be.
Exactly. Right. It's many servings, but you can eat all of it.
Not like a Friendly's container of ice cream.
God, no. Yeah. It's a nightmare.
It's like a quart of plus of ice cream.
Yeah, sicko.
Plus, it's his house, and she's just eating his ice cream in the freezer like that. Come on, stop that.
Oh, I thought they lived together.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they're roommates. I have no idea. Right, so he's basically just complaining. He's like, "Oh, the new neighbor, she's bothering the heck out of me."
Like, what a weird sentence.
Right.
And her sister's like, "Uh-oh."
Actually.
Yep.
And the easy listening tunes keep kicking in, and we get the title card from best-selling Enemy of the Pod author of The Notebook, Dear John, and Safe Haven.
Yeah, which I'm not familiar with Safe Haven, but I'm sad that it means we probably have to do another one.
Oh, God.
Which, and also, like, what the fuck is up with this overlay in the background? Like like there's like in behind listeners and on the title card here, it's white like Times New Roman or like a light yellow Times New Roman kind of font on top, and behind it is this like bright gold like gradient PowerPoint style background that has like best in all caps engraved into it.
Like, bigger. It's like
yeah, like the whole screen. Oh, in case I wasn't aware of best-selling author Nicholas friggin' Sparks, who they don't even say Nicholas Sparks afterwards. It just says the best-selling author.
I mean, come on, Notebook, Dear John, like you know who we're talking about. Come on.
Still though, like it's the marketable guy.
Yeah, it looked like a default template you pulled from like Microsoft, like Word or PowerPoint or something.
Yeah, listeners, you can't see it, but I'm gesticulating wildly because I'm upset.
Yeah, crazy inflatable arm guy right now.
Yeah.
So let me cut to the neighbor aggressively in the middle of the night, knocking on Travis or maybe Hero, his like camera on his door right in the middle of the night, and he walks down shirtless, of course, because everyone sleeps with their shirt off, right?
Right. Well, at least.
Right. And then he answers, and she's like, "Our puppies, blah, blah, blah," and she's like, very distracted by his physique because
it's a Nicholas Sparks movie.
So
of course he's very handsome.
He's a handsome guy. So then we cut to the puppies, and so he had. So I had a quick question here. So he cuts the puppies, he got the dog, the puppies are there, right? And the two of them are okay talking. And he's got like a rubber glove on. He's like, "Oh yeah, they'll be okay now." And I'm like, "Is he like a veterinarian? Like, what does he do for work?" Like,
I don't think so, dude. I don't think so at all. Also,
I'd have been like, "Yeah, I think they're fine. They seem happy."
Yeah. Can we talk about how dog gestation period is like a little over 2 months usually? And
doctor me.
2 months passed here. Like, like what a weird. I hope that doesn't jump around in stupid ways like that, where there's nothing. Like, why do that?
We're gonna get a 2 months later title card.
Yes, that's what I'm worried about. Or there's gonna be an unnecessary 40 minutes of movie in between those two things that just happened, where nothing develops the plot, because they don't really develop the plot until after this.
yeah. What the hell that's a long. They're just gonna cut right to it, I think.
Right. Yeah. Anyway,
or they're gonna have like I bet there's gonna be like a montage in between of him being like, "Get off my lawn" to her, and then when the puppies are born, then they'll be like, "Oh, puppies."
I hope so.
All right, so me
basically she wraps that up with, "What am I gonna do with all these puppies?"
Yeah.
Which, like, she was very angry about this 2 months ago.
Yeah. I don't know. Bring him to a friend or something. Or,
now
I don't know.
Now she's like treating it like it's a cutesy problem. Well, what am I gonna do with all these cute little puppies? Like, this is an infuriating problem.
They shit everywhere, so you've got a lot of shit to deal with.
Eat so much money of food. Sorry, continue.
So then, she's like, "Oh, what am I gonna do with you guys?" Blah. And then we're outside, and she's at the truck. She's like, "Thank you, Travis." And he's like, "Oh, that's the first time he said my name."
And also, are they next door neighbors? Why is he getting in his truck?
Great question. Maybe he had another house call. Maybe he had another puppies to deliver. I don't know. Maybe he's a puppy deliverer. We don't know what he does for a living. He has Adirondack chairs. He spies and complains about his neighbor. That's all we know about him right now. So,
boat.
And he's got a boat.
Yeah.
So, and then we fade into like a carnival fair scene.
Yeah.
And this is where we meet Ryan McCarthy.
Yeah.
Gabby's boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
Boy.
And then they say awkwardly hi to each other.
Yeah, they exchange some awkward hellos.
And I hate this cut then too, because then it just quick cuts to his sister, him talking to his sister, being like, "Don't make a big thing out of it." And
I know my big brother.
You're like, what? And then boat. What just happened?
And I know he doesn't. I know he doesn't like it when things come easy. It's like, why does she keep calling him big brother like this? Why are you doing that? I also definitely wrote because I thought it was two different people. Because the first one was like, wait, she said big brother. And I thought it was the person was like talking to another sister. Why would we introduce two sisters? We only need one.
Yeah, no, it went like this. Hi. Don't make a big thing out of it. Well, I know my big brother. Boat. Like, okay. Sequence.
Yep. So then we get a quick shot of a boat. We got Teresa Palmer on their boat, and they're all hanging out, having a good time. And then we cut to basically kind of like a little mini montagey thing of Gabby and Travis kind of obviously becoming close. Pretty much this trailer gives you the entire movie.
I think so, yeah.
It gives you the entire movie. So they're having fun. They're at the beach, and he's like, I got a confession. My friends like you better than they like me. And they're like,
I did have a moment of face blindness here. I was like, is that the neighbor woman? Perhaps.
To be determined later.
Yeah.
They're on a motorcycle, very TKB 1, 2, and 3, right? They're at a birthday party, getting some cake smashed in the face.
Yeah, not just some cake smashed in the face, the whole cake, then everyone laughs about now that they can't eat cake.
I'd be pissed for one if I was a guest. I'd be like, I wanted some cake. Two, I'd be pissed if you smashed a cake in my face.
Sure. Reasonable.
And I'm sure there's many other reasons to be angry about that, but
yeah, it's very frustrating. But the world's not made of cake. That's expensive, probably.
Right. Love a good cake. So then they cut back to her when they're back on the beach, and she's like commenting about his thing about friends liking you better than me. She was like, I was afraid that was going to happen.
Oh, right. And this took me another 15 seconds after that happened to get, because I was like, wait, I was afraid it was going to happen, that I was going to smash a cake in your face. Like, I was like, what? How is this connected to a thing that happened 10-15 seconds ago? Like, I don't. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess it's about the friends.
Yeah,
very frustrating.
It's a bad montage.
Badly cut.
I wonder how many montages we're gonna get in this movie. Anyways, so we cut to like a foggy church, and then we're like inside the church. There's a gospel scene going on, and she's shushing him. He's probably being, the devil. And we cut back inside. It gets very serious here, and he's like, "Why are you making it so hard for me to flirt with you?"
Yeah, I already hate this movie.
Yep. It's gonna be brutal. And then she's like, "Well, if I made it easy, you wouldn't flirt anymore." And then, like any stalker does, he moves in very, slowly and kisses her, and then we get a quick shot of them doing sexy time stuff.
Well, and then, so as he's approaching her slowly, she's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Approaching you slowly." And she's like, "Why?" He's like, "Because if I'd ran, I'd scare you." Like, what? It's like the lines are all ridiculous already. Like, these are like, this is supposed to be the best of it to attract us to watch the movie, right?
Oh boy, it's supposed to be.
Nah.
So then we get a title card this February.
And then cut to the bar where she's hugging boyfriend Ryan McCarthy.
Yep.
And he, our hero here, Travis, by hero, I'm using that term very generously. He's like, "Wait, are you going to tell him?"
And I was confused. Yeah, I thought that was all kind of weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
Why would he be? Anyways, so yeah. And then she's like talking about like, "Oh, we never talked about what this is about, and it's happened too fast." And then there's like cuts of them doing sexy time stuff, steamy close-up sexy stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then we do a hard cut to him just being like, "I love you."
Yeah, like in a foyer. Okay.
Hey,
I love you. Like, well, I don't love you. And then out of left field, apparently her mom was like, "Yes, you do." Like, what? What is this movie?
The moment you set your eyes on him, you knew. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah.
And then there's like more cuts of them looking at each other, people looking at everything.
Yeah, there's actually just like 3 or 4 shots of people just sitting.
Yeah.
It was like 3 in a row. Adirondack chair, sitting inside, sitting outside, sitting by the water, just sitting. Nothing else. They're not doing anything else, just sitting.
Yeah. And then our
good sit is sometimes needed.
Sure. You sit and think about what you just did.
Think about the choices you've made.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Think about that line you just delivered. Bad.
So then we go back to the sister. I was like, is this a third sister? How many sisters we got here?
Nope, the same one.
The first line, the kid brother thing, which was not kid brother, big brother, that threw me off. I was like, there's 3 sisters. And she's basically telling him like, he's got to swallow his pride because that's all. No, actually we don't know the sister. This is different. This is different.
No, I think this is the sister.
No, this is Alexandra Daddario.
Oh,
on the
that's right.
on the swing, the porch swing.
You're right.
Unclear
right.
what she is.
Friend or love interest or something like but
I'm guessing like friend of some sort, maybe a lost love, ex or something, maybe, I don't know. So she's like, hey, you got to swallow your pride because that's all a woman wants is a man that's gonna fight. Is that what she says?
No, she just says because it's all anyone wants.
Oh.
Which you're like, is this guy just a jerk to everyone? Like what is his deal? And it seems like he is.
Then we cut into some of the drama, and we get him running down a hospital hallway, and he's just like, "Where's Gabby? Where is she?"
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the nurse is like, "She gone."
Yeah. Yeah. And then boyfriend doctor shows up out of nowhere.
He's a doctor, first of all. Second of all, awesome. And just socks him right in the face and is like, she left because of you. Yeah.
And what a catch this guy is, because also a good punch. Travis gets like knocked out.
like laid out one shot. Yeah. Right.
Love to see it. Then boat.
I think that's there's gotta be some like ethical issue with a doctor punching someone in the face in a hospital while they're actually on duty as a doctor.
That's probably some weird best time to do that, I think.
Hey, I can fix that.
Yeah, exactly. She left because of you. Stretcher.
Stretcher. Need 1400 cc's of something.
Yeah.
It was also a weird cut.
Yeah.
It's just like, why? What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then we get the full on cheesy music kicking in right now. We got a shot of a boat at sunset. We got Travis moping around like a beach by like a gazebo there. Just like, like
what?
Like, okay.
Yeah. Sad face.
Yeah. Thinking my thoughts all alone on the beach.
Lost my woman and my truck and my dog. Probably. Most likely. He does drive a truck, so yeah, I think probably broken too. Have a dog that
apparently
is known to get around. Yeah.
Probably dead now because someone, So we get a voiceover, right? And he's like, some choices can change everything. And we got him hugging, I think his sister. I don't know anymore. He's hugging someone. He's crying. They're crying. And we got Travis beating himself up. He's like, I should have been there. And Tom Wilkinson.
Before that, we see Gabby driving in the rain, slamming on the brakes. And gets an hilarious car.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I'm sorry. I totally, I skipped right over that. Yeah. Like she gets T-boned, like, boom. Yeah. Slow-mo. Like, yeah.
It's pretty funny.
And then that's when we get to a shot of her like in the hospital and like assuming she's in a coma, and he's just like, come back to me.
Yeah. Come back to me, baby. Come bother me, he says, because that's what he's been telling her the whole time. You bother me it's his love line.
Oh my god. And then we get then that's when the voiceover comes in. Some choices can change everything. And then we get him hugging sister or someone crying, and then he's beating himself up. And he's like, I should have been there. Tom Wilkinson, who is, I'm guessing, his dad, maybe telling him it's not his fault,
or her dad.
Yeah, but it probably is
some dad,
definitely a dad. Tom Wilkins is a good dad character.
Ryan McCarthy's dad.
Possibly. You make this interesting. Maybe, well, we'll prognosticate. Yeah. And then we get a shot of him. I think there's the wind chimes, a little seashell wind chime thing that she set up in the beginning of the trailer, right? He's staring at those and he's mopey. And then we get a voiceover again of him. Every moment of the rest of your life hangs on them. So some choices can change everything. Every moment of the rest of your life hangs on them. Sentence. Another boat shot. Travis running, yelling Gabby, right? And we get a close-up shot of Gabby's face and then the title card. Sorry, I just powered through the end there, but I mean that's
what happened. The choice we have whether or not to go through with this. And again, stupid gold background with all caps choice in the
looks like a terrible Hallmark card or something.
Yeah, or like a PowerPoint you'd make in 6th grade. If you had computers in 6th grade.
When you had a presentation to do like the night before.
Right.
Okay, so that's it. That's the trailer. That's the entire trailer of The Choice. This came out in 2016, so not that far long ago. I don't know, 6 years.
No, so shouldn't be that problematic.
No. No.
Yeah,
we'll be good. All right, prognosticate with Russ and Jared.
I guess so.
Let's do it.
It's that time again.
I have a pretty. Go ahead.
Go please. If you have a thing already.
mean, do you have a thing?
No, I was just gonna go off the cuff.
Okay. This might be actually on. I think this might actually be what happens in the movie. I do not know.
Okay.
But I think
interesting.
I think the choice is he's got to choose to pull her off life support.
Oh, interesting.
Right?
Interesting. You think
I actually thought about that like halfway through the trailer, and like once I saw the car accident, and then I was like, I wonder if the choice is he's got to pull her off life support. And I was like kind of jokingly thinking that, but then I was like, actually no, I think this might be it.
Yeah. No,
because they show you the entire movie, and then she's not really like the scene at the very end of her face. That's from earlier in the trailer from when they first meet. Like it's not like a, right. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
And they play this trailer pretty much in chronological order. It feels like for the movie, like there's no jumping around. Like it's
it is called The Choice. So
right.
I mean, like what other like how much of a bigger choice could there be?
Right, defining moment. So. Nice. That's not a fun one, but I think it might be what it is. But then it gets really confusing when when McCarthy shows up and he's like, "She left because of you." In the hospital, is like, "Oh, maybe I don't know. Maybe she pulled her own plug. She made the choice to pull her own plug.
She pulled her own plug.
Like, get me out of this. Get me out of this hell."
Yeah.
I mean, I think the choice is more. I think the choice is probably more in like choose either McCarthy or choose the Jesus.
I don't know, man. I think you're right. I bet it is going to be only because like I'm like Nicholas Sparks does like, on occasion go pretty
dark.
Bleak.
Yeah.
Like remember A Walk to Remember?
No,
you don't remember that one?
No.
I mean,
I'm not joking. I'm not fucking with you.
Fair enough. I haven't seen it since I was much younger. It came out a long time ago, but that one like ends like pretty like she dies at the end. Like
the Notebook is pretty sad too. The end.
That's true. Yeah,
right?
Great point.
Like she can't remember. Like
Yeah.
She can't. No. He keeps coming back and telling her like how they. Yeah. Right. So.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna prognosticate.
Yeah. Take us out of this dark area we're.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's about the choice to pull off life support or not.
Yeah.
And I think they do. And I think she comes back to life.
Oh man.
Of her own like free will. Like I think like just like the power, the power to live, like brings her back, and she's got powers now. So
it's like a phoenix. Like she's like a Jean Grey, right? She's like rising. Grey. Yeah, right.
That's right.
Yeah. So I think they pull and she's like, no, there's too much love in the earth. I need to come back.
Yep. By the power of love and puppies.
Grayskull. Okay.
She and Grayskull. Yeah, and Grayskull. No, you're right.
Love puppies and Grayskull. Yep.
Yep. She can transform into She-Man.
That's
right.
Done.
And our enemy hero here gets no retribution for any of the bad things he's done this whole movie.
Yeah, we talking Travis? Or we talking
Travis? Yeah. Okay, I think everything works out for him just fine. He probably was like, "Oh, now I've got a sweet superhero wife. This is the best day of my life.
Yeah,
let's make super babies together and have dogs.
And we got super puppies now.
I think that's exactly what happens. So I think the power of love brings her back to life with powers.
Okay. All right. Little Huey Lewis. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I think the sister dies actually. He has to make a choice for her too, but it's like the choice is like, are you going to go out on that boat at that time of night out into the ocean, or like it turns into like a little bit like a perfect storm kind of thing where she's like going off into a hurricane.
Yeah. Or, I mean, do you think the car accident is just like a run stop sign, or do you think maybe she was drinking and driving, or do you think the person who blew the stop sign was drinking and driving and hit her? Or you think that was maybe that's that's another choice too, maybe, right? Maybe her and the sister went out partying and the sister's like,
oh, interesting.
And Gabby's like, I can drive.
I can drive. I don't think. I mean, she was solo in the car, which I mean doesn't necessarily say anything, but
that's true.
From the glimpse we got there, and she seemed to have her wits relatively about her. I think it was probably like a drunk driving, T-boned her kind of thing.
Yeah, I think ran through the stop sign or something like that. But
I think
general safety tip: if you say out loud, "I can drive," you can't. So
That's
Just
right.
as a general rule of thumb, if you say out loud to someone, I
I'm
can
good.
drive. No, you can't. So then just be like, hand in the keys, done. If you say it out loud, it's not true.
I got this.
I got this. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, you sure don't, buddy.
All right, yeah, I don't know. Those are pretty good.
Yeah,
We have the Nicholas Sparks superhero universe starting here, pretty much, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
And then the other side is just bleak.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. The other side is Notebook, Walk to Remember esque.
Yeah.
They pull the plug and she's done.
I'm like curious. Is like now I'm like I don't want to read his books. Maybe I'll go on Wikipedia and like do a summary. Do all the women characters are the ones who like have like the terrible endings to all of his books? Yeah, or in peril at the end of all of his books.
It seems like it.
What the hell happened at the end of the other one? The other one we watched. What was it called?
The
oh, shit. Nah, we're not gonna figure it out. But the other one we watched, the
lucky one. The lucky one.
Ah, that's it. The lucky one.
So sometimes I know stuff.
Good stuff. Good call. What happened at the end of that one? Did she?
No, at the end of that one. Remember, hilariously the stepdad dies and like.
That's right. Oh, that's right.
Like he gets like thrown into the river and saving his son in his last final act there. So also pretty bleak.
Yeah,
but not for the woman.
Not for they end. It's a plus. So they actually end up getting together in the end of that one. The lucky one, yeah, because he was the lucky one. That's why.
Exactly.
So,
all
right,
yeah, they all get together and like have the little boy's birthday at the end. I think, right?
Yeah.
Happy birthday! Remember your dad's dead.
Remember I killed him because blah blah blah.
Yep.
All right. Well, I don't know. I think that's it. I think we prognosticated the shit out of this.
That's right. Good ep.
All right. Well, thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with our full breakdown of The Choice, which I can tell you I am not looking forward to. This movie clocks in at an hour and 51 minutes.
Yeah,
why?
You made a bad choice.
Why? So, well, we made a bad choice by letting someone else make a choice for us. So
that's right. That's
another safety tip from ITMT here. Don't let other people make choices for you.
That's right. Take it back.
Take it back.
Your power.
All right. So thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with a full breakdown of The Choice. In the meantime, you can follow us on Instagram at It's This Meets That. We're ITMT Pod on Twitter. Our social media intern's been a little slacking lately, but
you talking about Garbanzo Campbell?
Yeah, that's it. That's him. Garbanzo Campbell.
Our social media intern.
Our social media intern, Garbanzo Campbell, visiting from Croatia.
That's right.
Yes, Croatia. Garbanzo Campbell.
He was born in the States, but he lives in Croatia now.
But he lives in Croatia. That's where he does. So he's been a little slacking on our social media. But we're coming back. We talked to him, so we're getting it back. So Garbanzo Campbell. Yep, that's it. From Croatia.
Well, from the States, moved to now he lives in Croatia.
Yes, he's from Montana originally, but then moved to Croatia when he was like 5. So, all right, TMT Pod on Twitter. Garbanzo will start posting again soon. We should subscribe or follow us.
What do we do to Nigel Dermott?
Nigel Dermott is our other social media guy.
Right, we have 2. I forgot.
Yeah, that's our social media manager. Actually, he's new. He's new as of like today. So you don't know him yet.
Right, that's right.
You haven't met him yet, but if you should Google him because it's kind of fun.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
So you should subscribe and wherever you listen to us, Spotify, Apple, wherever it is. That's that.
Yeah, and while you're doing that, you should also leave us a review, especially on Apple and Spotify. It really helps us a lot. 5 stars would be nice. Maybe a nice little comment.
There's already people doing these things. You know, there's people on the streets doing these things.
That's true. People
many ones of reviews and ratings already on Apple. So
yeah, people on streets
doing things. So
just out there. Yeah, we've got 7 ratings on Apple.
I didn't want to call it out because it's like dating the pod. I don't want to
Oh, I'll call it out right now. So if you see it's still 7 whenever you're listening to this, go add another one because it means no one else did. Do your part.
Do your part.
Yeah. Or tell us we're jerks. Send us an email. Long form, like Elizabeth did. Tell us we're stupid about rotaries or something.
I think it was a perfectly fine thing about rotaries. But this is how people learn. You bring up things and then people talk. And then you get,
That's right.
Then someone sends you a link to have you go do your own research, which
yeah,
I'm sick burn.
Yeah, certainly in favor of roundabouts. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
However,
yeah.
Anyway, send us an email. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com. Or go to the website. If you forgot everything we just said because we spent 5 minutes talking about the new interns, go to the website. We have all the information that you could ever want about us only, though, not other things. It's thismeetsthat.com.